Welcome to Knapsack, the platform that unites design and development like never before. In this quick demo for designers, we'll explore how you can harness the power of Knapsack's cloud authoring, seamlessly prototype with advanced component variations, and elevate your workflows with Figma integrations. Let's dive into how Knapsack empowers you to take full creative control of your design system. Before we'll go too far, let's go ahead and get ourselves into an edit context by clicking the blue Edit button. This will create a branch for us and allow us to begin editing content. Now, we're in the documentation section. We're going to come back to here in a little while. This is where everything kind of comes together. But before we do so, we're going to jump over to the design section, and we're going to talk about design sources. Design sources are our direct integration with Figma. It allows us to pull in components and frames and allows us to integrate with patterns in a very awesome way. The Patterns dashboard provides a unified view of Figma components, their documentation, and coded implementations. It enables you to compare properties across these formats, helping you to spot and address inconsistencies quickly. On the left side, you're seeing some Figma tiles. This comes directly from Figma. And on the right side, you're seeing template variations. So a lot of really powerful things that you can do once you're adding your design sources. Next, let's take a look at our support for Figma variables. Once you have your Figma variables ready, it's in a state that you want to add to the system, we have a Figma plugin. You can search for Knapsack, click the export variable options, which will give you a JSON file, and from there you can go in and click import, drag and drop that file and import it in. Once it's there, you can actually see your collections and your modes all in line, and you could edit these in line if you'd like. So if we changed a brand color here, we could see how that would reflect against our components and any other content blocks that we have in the system. Next, we're going to take a look at our components. So let's go back to our components landing. Let's take a look at buttons. And if we go to our React template here, you can see that we have options to add variations, and we have two in here already. We've got the primary button and the secondary button. Again, if we had more in here, a tertiary or so on and so forth, we could add those, and a lot of teams do that as well. But if you want to just simply list out all of the, let's say, modes that are available in the system or all the sizes, we've got content blocks for that as well. And so if we take a look at our usage tab in here, we've got some text blocks here. We've got our template variations block. And again, we are just looping over our existing templates and saying, show us our React template, start with a primary button demo, but then loop over all of our modes. We're doing the same thing down here for sizes and the same thing for types. Now, if we go full circle with our design sources and the Figma integration, we added a tab in here, Figma component, right? We have options for design sources, sub pages, or templates. And this Figma component is a direct integration with Figma. So anytime there's a change to this component within the Figma file, this will be updated as well. Now, another thing is in the content block system, there's lots of things to explore. We have basic options, everything from text, callouts, dividers, shortcuts. In the media section, we have attachments. So if you've got font files or zip files that you'd like to add, image galleries, videos, and of course the Figma design sources. So if we wanted to actually show this inline again right here, I could then look for my button, I could select that, and then we could then have that in line. If we keep on going down, you can see that we have options for our collections as well. So, we're talking about the design tokens in the beginning, and so we'll see that we can now see those in line. And so with all of the embed options that we have between the basics, the media, design, and patterns, and also embeds, so if you got YouTubes and all that kind of things, right? It empowers you to create a very robust layout and to be able to showcase your design system in the best way that would be for your organization. Lots of other options available to us. If you want to show a header, right, to add some titles and descriptions to it. If you want to add, or change the sizing, that is, right? If you want to get that 50-50 layout or that 2/3, 1/3 layout, right? Options for that with sizing. And if you want to add some breathing room, there's an option to add some spacing. So all this stuff together really allows you to create high quality, robust layouts and help you to control your design system in all the ways that I think most teams have dreamed to do so in the past. Knapsack empowers designers to create, collaborate, and customize like never before. With complete control over content, component variations, and seamless Figma integrations, it's the perfect tool to unify your design process and bring your ideas to life with precision and ease.